shut up.
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give me peace.
Why so serious?
You take the blonde and I'll take the one in the tater.
This is Sparta!
I'll have what she's having.
Welcome to another installment of the Screen Squad podcast. Not even a podcast anymore. It's just Screen Squad. Welcome to another installment of the Screen Squad. I gotta work on that new intro. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna say now.
Gotta work on something.
Yeah, I guess. Hey guys, how's everything? How's everything?
You know what? Every time I hear the last part of the intro, I keep thinking about albondigas.
Al Bundy.
Huh?
Al Bundy.
Albondigas.
Why? Because I'll have what she's having, and she's having meatballs.
Oh, I don't know about that. It just makes you kind of go, what would I
Why
have?
do you always think about food? I don't understand that.
Because I'm a
Yeah.
fat fuck.
That's true.
I haven't had albondigas in a long time. Good ones.
Yeah.
Some soup.
You just had some balls in your mouth. Yeah.
Gross. Well, like always, I'm Vinny.
Well, I'm Dr. Bonesaw.
And Edgar.
And as you can see, we're going to be talking about Wonder Woman 1984.
We're gonna talk about the movie that came out there.
I didn't like the first Wonder Woman, and I said it a lot that I thought it was kind of slow. And
You mean Lady America?
it overused? Yeah, it was very similar to Captain America, but it overused slow motion, and I thought this one was better, but it was still not a good movie.
I didn't like this one more.
Wait a minute. What? You thought this was better?
I thought this was a lot more enjoyable. Like,
Bro,
in
you had that
regards
much
to-
time for the movie to come out, and your CG was garbage.
Yeah, that's the part.
The story was stupid.
It was as bad as Cats.
And you know what? I might have an issue with this movie.
It's just a real dumb movie. It's just dumb. It's just dumb.
Okay, so you're telling me that she wished for her guy to come back. He came back in another guy's body.
Which I have a problem with because
Technically, she raped him.
no. Hold on. Which I have a problem with because if you think about it,
Rape.
everyone else had to vocalize their wishes, but Diana's the only one that never vocalized her wish. She in
It
turn,
came from a hot.
yeah, but you're supposed to speak it because the way that Max Lord, the way the stone worked for everyone else, they held the stone and actually said it out loud, and they said the words "I wish."
Now the
So
actors themselves, I didn't have issues with.
So why is it that
Except for Kristen Wiig.
in
Sorry.
the middle of a thought, dude?
Middle of the thought? No, sorry.
We'll get to the actors, so shut up. Let me just finish what I'm saying, dude. Please. No, so like I don't understand. That's one of the things I didn't understand because that's the whole mechanism of the movie, right? It's just about wishes and and cheating your way or finding the easy way out or fixing things the easy way. That's what the movie's about, right? But that's like if everyone else has to vocalize their wishes, especially in that dumb like third act where somehow a TV screen where whoever has to make a wish has to actually touch the stone, where they use a TV saying that touches everyone in the world. That made no sense to me.
It was reaching. It was reaching.
It made no sense to me, and the fact that Barbara was able to get 2 wishes.
That's true. It's because the first one was from the stone and then the other one was from the Mandalorian.
But he is the stone. He becomes the. I don't know. It was just so. And then the wish the son made for Max Lord made no sense. Like it didn't do anything.
I don't know. The movie. I enjoyed the first one.
I didn't. But okay.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think it's that bad. The first one. It makes
that good either.
sense.
Wasn't that good either?
Makes sense. So. And I'm a big fan of Wonder Woman, but this was a hot pile of garbage.
But the thing is, I think about the first one. I think that movie, the first movie, is very. It's a lot more of a Zack Snyder movie.
Yeah, you mean the dark images and
Well, just I think
and it
because
just
I think the first movie, I really think that he had a lot more to do with the first movie. Yes, Patty Jenkins directed it and did a lot of stuff, but I feel that he had a bigger hand in it. And in this, and
you
in,
mean influence?
yeah,
Sorry.
and in this one, I think it was more Patty Jenkins, and it was more just it just a lot of it just didn't work. If you're gonna go 80s, why do you focus on the cheesy 80s stuff? And this whole movie was a cheesy 80s movie.
And how come there's no 80s soundtrack?
Nothing.
Oh, that's right. I didn't
There was
think about
classical music playing on the background.
Yeah, and
I'm like, what is that?
that. Well, I mean, it's
I
it's
did-
focused on her relationship and a rape victim.
Blah blah.
So,
you're gonna stick to that joke?
no, it's not a joke. Think about it. Basically, just kind of this guy's being taken over, doesn't know what's going on. She's banging this dude, and then all of a sudden he doesn't know what happened. He doesn't know what happened. He shows up later on going, "Hey, how's it going? How's the weather out here?"
You like my outfit?
Yeah,
The
I
Hallmark
love
moment.
the outfit. Yeah, you
Yeah, that-
fucking piece of. She raped the bro. He didn't know. She drugged
That's
him
why
like
she was smiling.
Bill Cosby. She just kind of like raped him, drugged him, raped him. Just saying, drugged him with a wish.
No, but I
a
did.
wish.
I did find similarities. I saw what they were trying to do with the very beginning of the movie, the whole intro with the mall heist or whatever. Very reminiscent. Even the music sounded like they were trying to go for the Donner Superman. I don't know if you felt that at just the beginning section. Literally,
Didn't she
just the
dress up like
beginning.
in a trench coat and hat and glasses too?
Just the beginning with the sound, with the music, and the way it was being shot and everything. It just felt very much like they were trying to go for that vibe. But then they went off and did something completely different. And then so it just doesn't make any sense. Also in the timeline,
I hated the winking too. Like in that first scene, the mall scene, and she's like winking.
yeah.
Oh, it's getting on my nerves.
And then the fact I understand that she's breaking cameras and she doesn't want to get caught on camera. But again, it just doesn't make any sense to the timeline if just thinking about it with the other movies that she's been in, that the Wonder Woman's been in.
yeah,
The story it just doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I was just hoping that because of the Joker movie, that DC kind of got it in their head that they needed to stop making stupid little kid movies, because that's what they've been making. And yeah, no, they didn't learn their
No,
lesson.
They didn't.
Well, kind of going a little darker, kind
No,
of.
Yeah.
What they didn't. They
That's the
Make
same-
it grown up,
they did-
because at least Marvel makes it a little bit more, not adult, but at least older. They don't have the little cheesy lines, and I mean there are some, ridiculous things in it too, but
language.
at least they don't make it just for little kids. And I felt like they were trying to make, like Patty Jenkins was trying to make like a role model for little girls or something. And it's like, let's make it for little kids so that little kids can watch it, and then whatever, role models or. But I mean, even my daughter was like, why do they always do like female superhero movies? Why do they always do women wrong in those movies?
You
Still
got a good point.
It's still new. Still new.
What do you mean it's still new? They've been making the Wonder Woman TV show wasn't like that.
No. But I'm saying the character to put out female leads as a character. It's still a newish thing, even though we've seen it before for many years. Compare
Sarah
that to the
Connor.
way to the way
Again,
they
we go
bring
back
out
to-
men.
We're gonna go back to that fight where you can make a movie where a woman's badass and
Yeah, but they're too
Chicken
afraid to do it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They're too chicken shit to do it.
I mean, they
Now-
did it with the Superman Supergirl. Remember the Supergirl from the 80s?
Yeah, you mean what's her name, Slater?
Yeah, Christian.
Slater.
Is it
Helen Slater.
what's her name?
Helen Slater.
There you go. Fucking.
Yeah.
yeah.
That movie Could have had potential. They used the same, flying styles and everything that Christopher Reeve used, but they ruined it.
Who knew Superman was his other weakness was horses?
Yeah, but
I'm saying.
no, but another thing is, yeah, if you want to talk about like the villains or
We both breathe the same.
they are not. I don't feel like you even needed Cheetah in this movie. She wasn't needed.
No, they just needed someone who could
Fight her.
physically.
They just needed somebody who could
handle
fight
her.
her, and not have
Felt
an
like
old
Spider-Man
white man.
3.
Yeah,
You know what threw
Too
me
much
off
going
about
on.
what
Yeah.
threw me off about Cheetah the most, or at least the Kristen Wiig character, is the fact that her posture was bugging the crap out of me. Her hunched over stand, because that's the way she stands.
Hey, that's
Most
how
of
I
the time.
stand.
Hey, we all stand that way because phones. But yeah, it just didn't make me feel like her own character as Cheetah was confident enough to do what she was doing.
but she wasn't. That's the thing. The whole point of the thing about Cheetah.
No,
is that
when
in the
she had the
movie,
confidence, I'm saying.
Even then, I don't. It was just as a fake confidence. You never have that confidence, regardless of whether you wish for it or not. But she just didn't fit in the movie. There was no reason to have her. It was Edward Nygma, Batman Forever. It was the same. It's the same characters. Like, oh, you have the nerdy character that becomes the bad guy. It's just the same thing over and over again. They use the same formula for that.
Yeah, most bad guys are the nerd guys.
Although I thought the Mandalorian, as Maxwell Lord, he was pretty good.
Get out of my face.
he had-
That was the stupidest character
But
too.
he had a better arc. Like he had a reason at least he had a reason in the movie. He wasn't.
and
he wasn't
and
bad.
his acting was horrible.
Really, I didn't think so. I didn't think it was.
Either
that.
bad.
Yeah, you're just a
I'm just a what? Fuck you.
What?
wow.
Number one, I'm just a one.
What? What am I? What?
Uh-huh,
Say
you
it.
finish
Say
your
it
story.
again.
Finish
Say
it.
again.
Finish your sentence. It's like Mortal Kombat.
I dare you. I dare you.
Now when you get that aggressive.
No, I didn't think he was. I didn't think his acting was that bad.
It wasn't. It wasn't bad.
It was bad.
But again,
It was bad.
No,
but
it's like you. It's,
Okay, it wasn't that bad. It was
They
really
get
bad.
they gave him lines, but he still let him out. It's
But-
just the
yeah,
it's just the writing. It was too.
And then that
focused on
stupid
certain-
wig he was wearing.
they just dyed his actual hair. I don't think it was a wig. They just dyed it a real bad color.
I wish his kid would have died. What I literally that whole like then if he would have felt that pain, then him going crazy, that'd have been dope.
No.
No, because that was his arc in the movie. Like everyone had to renounce it, and then what if? Okay, so hold on. My thing. Another question that it brought up is, if he renounced his wish, doesn't that just undo all the wishes he gave as the stone?
It does, doesn't it?
Right? That's what I thought, but it
Or
doesn't.
just
He
take away his power.
It just takes away his. And then that's what made no sense, because if he's the main, if he's now the stone and he says, "Oh, I renounce it, so I'm no longer, I wasn't, just undo my wish," then everyone else's wishes should go away. But no. And then and then the whole ending with her talking to the whole world on a gold screen, that was dumb.
Yeah.
Just
Everything.
overall, this
Everything.
movie was really not good. It was just,
Everything was
It had
wrong.
too many holes in the
It was,
issue.
it was
in the-
super. First off, that I don't think it would have made a lot of money if we didn't have coronavirus and everything was regular.
It made a lot of money already because they're fast tracking Wonder Woman 3.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. I didn't like the first one. The second one was mediocre to bad still. So
The second one is horrible. The
It-
first one is okay.
No, I don't like the first one. I don't.
I
like
actually
the
didn't
first
like
one.
either. So just
And this
just
one,
me though.
still the best movie out of all of these is Man of Steel. In my opinion, is still Man of Steel.
No, the original Superman.
No, out of the new DC cinematic universe, or whatever. That
Not Aquaman?
No, No, come like Aquaman, like Shazam, and all them. They were good, but the best one is still
Hey,
Man of
Shazam's
Steel.
dope.
But still Man of Steel.
I've seen it way too many times.
But I feel like they just did, and then I automatically knew that was Linda Carter when they showed the eyes.
Oh, that like really stamped the horribleness of the movie.
Yeah.
That just stamped it up. For sure, it was bad. For me.
And I thought it wasn't gonna be as bad when the whole beginning of the movie with Diana as a little girl in that Ninja Warrior tournament.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good. And then the movie went.
Yeah. As soon as she dove into the water, the movie went along with her.
As soon as she tried to cheat, that's what happened. That's what happens when she cheats. You make a bad movie.
Yeah. Yeah, but all around, I mean, Chris Pine was good. What's her name? Gal Gadot.
I was gonna say.
She was pretty good. Her crying scene was
Her acting
nice.
is better. Her acting was better. I
Yeah.
will give her that. Her acting got better.
I liked her crying scene.
Actress looks perfect. I'm saying it gets better.
Everybody else, I just couldn't stand. And then like all the other actors, like the actors in the mall, the ones that go to the jewel heist,
Uh-huh.
all those dudes were horrible. All the
Well,
acting all around.
Typical 80s. It was like an 80s B movie
Get
wrapped
outta
into.
here.
But I wonder if they were trying to go for
Cheesy?
that aesthetic, not cheesy, but like over the top bad acting kind of thing. But it just didn't work. It just doesn't. Didn't go. I think it was and then another problem with it is that since it's a prequel and I already know what's gonna happen and she's fine in Batman v Superman and Justice League, there's no real stakes.
Yeah, you know she's not gonna lose.
Yeah, you're not gonna give me a prequel, and me be scared that that Wonder Woman is actually gonna lose or anything.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not a good movie. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, and hopefully they're gonna try to stop and leave these movies behind, because I know that this was greenlit, and then after the whole, because Joker wasn't bad. Joker wasn't bad, and
Joker was great.
But you can't lend Wonder Woman to a darker tale. Like
Not
Joker,
a darker
right?
tale, but at least make it more believable. Like it could really happen, even if it is like a superhero movie.
What is the Angels in
There
the
are
Outfield all
some
of a sudden?
themes that are,
Yeah.
huh?
What is it, Angels in the Outfield? It can happen.
I like that movie, by the way. I
That's
haven't
dope
seen that
movie.
in years.
Yeah, Tony Danza. I'm saying.
But I lost my train of thought.
No,
That's
we're
what I
talking
do.
about a darker movie, like not darker but more
It
believable.
could be. It doesn't have to be, but not this stupid cheesiness that they gave us.
I also don't like the fact that all of a sudden she was flying. I like the whole
She
way.
Ride the
flies,
lightning.
though.
She
Yeah, but-
rides the lightning.
But
Doesn't
yeah,
fly.
that was another.
At the end, she flies.
No, she rides
the
the
end-
lightning. She learns
no.
to glide
No,
and
she's flying now.
At the end of the movie, she's flying.
But she's doing the Superman pose and she's flying and all that.
She's swooping like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
no.
it's like when you skydivers.
She's falling with style.
There you go.
Uh,
Buzz Lightyear.
No, I mean
Chris Evans.
it just wasn't.
Can I also say that this is why I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes? Right before the movie came out, they certified the movie fresh.
See, that was another thing. Everyone who saw the movie, like we said, like we're talking about, everyone was like congratulating this movie, saying this was like a great movie. It was the best movie, and it was all people who got to see the movie early, and they were just sucking on the teat of like trying to get into more screenings. It's all these
Like people on the Mandalorian characters.
Fuck you. So,
Those are. That's a
I was like,
show.
that's hurtful.
And they,
That's
and
hurtful.
If you watch
That's
the
the new N word. You
Go
can't.
ahead,
watch
curse
the-
me out again.
if
Curse
you
me
watch
out
the
again.
if you watch the behind the scenes, if you
Do
watch
it.
the behind the scenes,
Do
if you
it.
watch the gallery, like the hour and 5 minute episode of the Mandalorian season 2 that they have on Disney Plus, they talk about everything minus the Luke Skywalker.
They weren't allowed to reveal it.
But yeah, so Rotten Tomatoes certified it fresh, and then hours later, took it off fresh.
Because it's not it's not a.
But that's why I don't
Okay,
trust them.
so the main reason there's so much praise for this movie is because it's the only superhero movie to really come out this year, and people are just
Nah, that's not that.
see. Here's the thing:
What are you talking
there's
about?
no
We Can
Marvel
Be
this year.
Heroes came
There's,
out.
huh?
We Can Be Heroes came out on Netflix.
Come on, that hot garbage. Come on.
Whatever,
Look,
you
and
liked
mutants.
it. Shut up. You liked it. You were like, I
No.
thought it wasn't bad. I was like, I
No,
knew
no,
it
no, no,
wasn't
no,
bad.
no, 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 no. I said, hey, look, it's a Robert Rodriguez movie.
It's a Robert Rodriguez kids movie.
Yeah, which means the CG's gonna be horrible. So you expect it off the
If
bat.
he's if they're not
Yeah,
doing,
He's gonna get some random kids who like live in his neighborhood and like put them in a movie.
Stallone.
Yeah, and no Danny Trejo. Kind of bullshit is that? No Danny Trejo.
He's busy. He filmed
Yeah,
with
that's
whoever was in
Robert
Texas.
Rodriguez's Dubs.
That's his go-to guy.
Yeah,
Danny Trejo. And what? No Danny Trejo.
that's
Like
fine.
John Woo.
How do you fuck that up?
I'm,
How do you fuck that
I'm
up?
fine with that because the movie
He's
was
making
garbage.
tacos.
Dude, he could have been an
I'm-
elotero in the
again, I'm
movie at
fine
some point.
because the
No?
movie was garbage.
Can you
I don't
imagine
want to
buying
put
a
it. I
little-
wouldn't put Danny Trejo in that.
Hey, puto, come on. Buy some melotes and shit. Like, no, all right.
No, but
I went to rehab, eh?
overall thoughts on Wonder Woman is I didn't like the first one. The second one,
Give it a number.
I give it a 4 out of 10.
The first one?
No, the second one I give it a 4 out of 10.
No.
It's
No, I
not
gave it
even-
a 0.
It's not. I wouldn't go that low. I'd give it a 4 out of 10 because
I gave it a
I
0.
at least enjoyed the beginning.
Because DC should have learned their lesson. And they've been making movies now, how many years? Since Man of Steel. And
But
they
they've-
still can't get it right.
But here's the thing. But they keep easily like kind of going, oh, you know what? Some people don't like it, so let's just get away from this real quick. They just drop and go, kind of like with Universal and their Monster Universe. Like they just
give up.
They quickly give up without actually
Yeah.
trying to fix things to make it right.
Plus, how long have they been pushing Wonder Woman, like the release date? And they couldn't just like go over the movie again and say, yeah, no, I don't think I like this part.
Let's
Nope.
let's fix Cheetah's
Nope.
face. Don't
Yeah.
give her like a close up where it makes it look, you can tell she's wearing makeup.
That special
Yeah.
effects was real.
With the
bad.
like pencil markings.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That-
it was
that-
so hard.
that was-
I give it a 0.
that was-
As
that was-
DC should have learned.
I wouldn't give it a 0. I'd give it a 4.
I gave it a 0.
I go down to 3.
I
But
gave it a
it's
0,
still
but
a
I
bad-
think
It had the relationship between Chris Pine's character and Gal Gadot. It kind of
they
was
have
nice.
chemistry.
It was
they
nice
do.
in the movie.
I'm telling you, both
That's
of
the
them
that's
are
the
fine.
and that's the main reason I
But
gave
it-
it like
it
a
was
3.
just for-
because
but
that's
my thing
them
is-
alone is not enough for the movie.
Yeah,
to
but my
be
thing
worth it.
is also that's also a retread of like they do a lot of the same stuff they did in the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're trying to pick up where they left off, but she's.
but I also feel like I don't know. I felt like they were trying to make it for like women or something, just for women or girls. The movie, like it didn't make sense. Like they romanticized a lot of stuff, the Hallmark moments,
Yeah,
rape.
it just
the
it just,
cheesy line.
It just really it just again it was
0,
they went
0.
too cheesy. They went too cheesy,
0.
and they went with the 80s. And again, it's there's no real stakes. Don't let me know what's gonna happen in the future already. I already know she's gonna be back with Batman, and I don't care the fact that she's hiding from screens. You're trying to tie that back. It just no.
No.
I was not a fan of the first one. This one was better than the first one, but it still was a bad movie. I didn't enjoy it.
I give the first one a 6. I give this one a 0. And Captain Marvel -10.
Fuck you.
If you
You kept the Marvel alone.
if you want to watch,
It's gonna
Yeah.
trigger you.
if you
Hey,
want
no. Here's the thing. For as bad as people say Captain Marvel is, still better than this.
if you want to watch a good movie that came out, watch Soul. That one's at least good. Like it's not the best Pixar movie, but it's enjoyable.
Yeah, it's all about death. These guys, Pixar, every movie's about. All right, dead. Now go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all
That's
around
how it
us.
starts off. Yeah.
It's coming to get us.
yeah. But it's an enjoyable movie. But Yeah, just overall, my thoughts
Finally
on
got my big break.
my thoughts on last thoughts on Wonder Woman is they
Don't
shouldn't
think
make
about
a
it.
third one. They shouldn't make a third one, and maybe go back and wait till they release a movie that's gonna wipe the slate and start fresh, just
I'm
like
just
they did with the
worried
comic
about-
book.
I'm
think
worried
what-
about Rogue Nation
Rogue Squadron.
or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
I was like Rogue Nation.
I know.
What's that sound familiar?
That sounds familiar too. What is that?
I don't know.
Mm.
Oh, that's
do-
Mission Impossible.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, Rogue Squadron. I'm worried about that now.
Why?
I know. If she
Patty
left,
Jenkins.
I think that's the problem. I don't think she's a bad director. I just think she doesn't know how to formulate a good story together.
Or her subject.
Yeah.
I just think the subject
visually, like how
skimmed
she
through
puts
it.
a
She skimmed through it.
puts a movie together. I think she could do it. I think she could actually direct a movie, but I don't think she can. I don't think Lucasfilm is
Because
gonna
the story,
have to help.
because this story, the Wonder Woman 84, that story is hers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe she
Wait.
should have other people write the
That's
stories.
yeah. Maybe she directed
Yeah.
and maybe not have a hand in writing the story or because if you don't really know Wonder Woman, I might have a fear that you're not really gonna know Star Wars.
Yeah.
And you're kind of gonna.
Yeah. And this isn't a thing against, because she's a woman. This was,
I would say it if it was a man. Then that directed.
yeah,
this
it's a
movie.
man. Yeah. It's like the,
You
it's
mean
like
the,
they
like the
did with
Ryan
G.I.
Johnson
Joe.
situation?
Yeah, like I'm glad Steven Sommers is not directing anymore because he killed everything.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're-
G.I. Joe was horrible because of it, because he didn't even know what it was.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Like, so you're telling me they're toys?
If you don't understand your subject or how to tell a story, with your subject, then you shouldn't make the movie.
Well, they wouldn't be there if they wouldn't have the opportunity if they didn't have to prove that they knew how to tell a story. It's just the subject matter matters because there is a story behind each one of those characters, whether it's G.I. Joe, whether it's Wonder Woman, whether it's Star Wars, because Ryan Johnson. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Wow,
it's
I
one of those
agree
things.
with you. I agree
Yeah,
with you. Wow.
Because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't fucking talk. All right. Thank you. I need my coffee.
No, but is it a skip? Yeah, I would skip Wonder Woman. I wouldn't watch it. If you like the first one, you're not gonna like this one.
What hurt this movie the most too is that that it waited so long to come out that the anticipation was there
No,
for
I don't
something
think
decent.
No, because I think the movie's still garbage. Even if it
Oh,
would
it would've been hot garbage no matter
even
what.
if it would have came out when it was
But
supposed
I
to.
couldn't, but I couldn't wait to watch it. Yeah.
But they
I could've
leaned on
waited.
the eight. You remember like the 80s nostalgia craze that happened earlier, like near the
Because
beginning of the
Stranger-
last
because
year,
Stranger
and then
Things?
Stranger Things started the whole thing with that.
Mhm.
Yeah, they leaned on it, and then they, everything got like delayed, and then now no one gives a shit. That 80s nostalgia isn't there anymore. Now it's all about
I didn't see
that-
anything 80s too. It was
It's
just
all
some
It
of
was
the
just
outfits.
people. Yeah, just people wearing the clothes, and
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah, I didn't see any DeLoreans.
No.
right. No flying cars.
It just,
Nope.
It was just bad.
Yeah. Overall, it was not a good look. It's not a good look on DC that they made this movie. When it looked like it was going up because of Joker and because of I mean, obviously Harley Quinn dropped it too. That was another.
Well,
movie
this
that
was
garbage.
their throwaway movie too, though. This was their Iron Man 2.
See, but that's the problem.
They shouldn't. Look at Nolan did the Batmans.
They shouldn't have a throwaway movie because the sequel has to be better than your first one. Look at Batman
Ideally,
Begins and the Dark Knight. Like they know what they're doing. When you have a director that knows how to tell a story and craft your character around it, then you're gonna have a good movie. In this case, they didn't craft a good story using Wonder Woman at all.
But see, this movie felt like it was a throwaway because they're like, okay, we don't know what direction we're gonna take this whole universe. Let's just put this in this situation and this spot, and then make some money off it. We're gonna keep her around. We're gonna keep Aquaman around. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. right now they're still in the. It seems like you can tell they're in the. I gotta figure this shit out first.
They've
Like,
they've
but-
been in that mode for the longest. So
Yeah,
it's not
because
an
they keep
excuse.
questioning themselves
It's
way
not
too
an
much
excuse.
instead of just
I don't-
powering through.
I don't. Yeah, don't. No, I don't think this was.
It's
I don't think
it's
this
like
was a
it's
I don't think this was a throwaway. By the way, I think they actually.
They thought
tried to-
this was good.
Yeah, they thought this movie was good.
it's
And
it's like
not.
it's kind of like jerking off, and then like you kind of keep stopping halfway. They keep stopping. And it's like, you just finish, bro. Just finish. Guy, go.
Why would you tell a dude what? What's going on here?
No, that's when you talk
Yeah,
to yourself.
no,
your
yeah,
inner
yeah,
monologue.
Yeah, talk to yourself. Inner monologue. Well,
Darn.
on that note, guys. On that note,
You're just like,
this has been Vinny.
this is Ozzy.
And I'm disgusted.
Yeah. We'll see you guys next week.
I know you have mirrors in front of you.
See you around, kid. Bye, Felicia. He's looking at you, kid. In case I don't see you. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.